continue a little bit of tefillah each and every day. And yesterday we learned a time-sensitive message, the lesson of Chazal, that if you know someone bitzar and you don't daven for them, nikra chayte, because how can you not help them? And Shearim Pincus, as he often does, now builds upon this. And he quotes us a Gemara, the Gemara in Makish that says, that was the Gemara in Makish, that if you get daven for your friend and you don't, you're called a sinner. But the Gemara there continues, and the Gemara says that if someone kills someone by mistake, what happens? He has to go to Ari Miklat, a city of refuge. It says the Gemara over there, a fascinating tidbit, that the Imaisehen, the mothers of the Kohen Gadol, would supply food and clothing to the people in the Ari Miklat. Why? Such an interesting practice. This guy killed by accident, so he's in Ari Miklat, and the mother of the Kohen Gadol would bake him cookies and send him clothing. Explains the Gemara, the reason is so that this person in Ari Miklat should not daven that the Kohen Gadol dies, because the only way you get out of Ari Miklat, you're in the city of refuge, someone who killed someone by accident, the only way to get free is by the death of the Kohen Gadol. So the mother would give him food and drinks so he doesn't daven, so that the Kohen Gadol doesn't die. So firstly, we see, and many Mefarshim explain, we see the Koyach of Tefillah. We see this guy, he's a murderer. He killed by mistake, but he killed someone. And yet, what are we worried about? We're worried that his tefillahs will cause whom to die? The Kohen Gadol, the Gadol Hadar. We're worried that this guy sitting in jail, because he's going to daven, the Kohen Gadol might die. And furthermore, what does it help giving him cookies? Because now he gets a care package from the mother of the Kohen Gadol, he's not going to daven? Explain the Mefarshim further. We see even in levels of tefillah how important it is. Of course he's still going to daven, but maybe he won't daven with the same level of intensity. Maybe it'll be 1 dot less, and that itself is enough maybe to save the life of the Kohen Gadol. To translate, that means that every extra ounce that we exert in our tefillahs, every extra bit that we push is so important. Important enough, literally, to be the difference of life and death. But continues Shearim Pincus, and he quotes a Lavash, which is absolutely incredible. He says, why is it all up to the Kohen Gadol? Why is the death of the Kohen Gadol that makes this guy go free, and the mother is baking for this kid? Says the Lavash, because the Kohen Gadol should have davened. The Kohen Gadol should have davened that such a calamity should never happen in Klal Yisrael. He should have davened that no one should ever kill by mistake. And because he did not daven, says the Lavash, therefore, what's going to happen? This guy's in Ari Miklat. This guy is going to be in pain that he can't get out of Ari Miklat. This guy is going to daven. And what's going to happen? Utekabel tfilasai. Hashem is going to listen to the davening of this murderer, and v'yekabel HaKohen Gadol es einshai mida keneged mida. And the Kohen Gadol is going to be punished because he didn't daven for this guy. Now this guy's tefillos are going to cause his demise. Says the Shearim Pincus, you know what you see from over here? Not just that we're worried this guy is going to daven, the Kohen Gadol is going to die. He says, you know what it sounds like? The Torah wants this guy to daven for the Kohen Gadol to die. Why? Because you're a Kohen Gadol. You're the Gadol Adar. You're the leader, and you don't care about your people so much that you didn't daven that nothing should ever happen to them. You're not deserving to be a Kohen Gadol. If you're the Kohen Gadol, you should have always been davening that no tzara, no tsar, no calamity, no fatality should come to your people. And if you didn't do that, and proof is that this guy murdered by mistake, says Lavush, you're not fitting to be a Kohen Gadol. Hashem wants someone else at the reins. What do we see from over here? Says Shearim Pincus. We see that when someone is bitzara, of course the leaders, their obligation is to pray. But we see how critically important it is for each and every one of us to daven that no one else should be in pain. No one else should be bitzar. No one should have to come to a terrible situation. And those tefillos really matter. Have a great